Hello friends, my name is Sir Rashid. Welcome back to our lecture series of Ordinary Level Physics for Form 1 students. The topic in front of you is Introduction to Physics. The previous lecture was about the concepts of physics, where we had a deep study of what is physics. Of course, many students were able to define physics there. If you get problems in defining physics, you better check that lecture first. In this lecture, we will talk about the relationship between physics and the other subjects. That is because we all now know that physics is a very powerful branch of science which studies about the nature and the behavior of our planet and the other components in the universe. But before we get any further, let's look at the following questions about physics. The first question is, does really physics exist on its own? With this question, we want to know if physics requires any knowledge from other subjects for its best survival. The other question is, does the knowledge from physics applicable to other subjects or profession? With this question, we want to know if other subjects use the knowledge of physics to their applications. We shall answer those questions so clearly after the following short descriptions. Normally, physics use quantities like mass, force, power and energy to express its ideas. When we talk about the weight of a car, a speed of a rocket, or a liter of petrol, we are of course talking about physical quantities that express physics ideas. But in real applications, we would want to know, for example, at what speed the car is moving, or what is the formula to get the speed of a car given the distance covered and the time spent to cover that distance. In other words, we may want to quantify physics ideas to know about how much. There comes the use of mathematics in physics. That is, for physics ideas to be applied, mathematics is needed to quantify these ideas into formulas and numbers. That is to say, physics also needs mathematics for better survival of itself. This is how physics and mathematics are related. Also, the knowledge which comes from physics is very important in studying and applying other subjects. Think about chemistry, a science which tries to study the structure, composition, and the interactions of atoms. It of course uses physics foundations on atoms to clarify its concepts on atomic interactions and movements. This is because it is physics which speculated about the existence of atoms and their behavior, and therefore chemistry is about to extend what physics has discovered. Also, tools that are used to study chemistry are mostly physics products. Think, for example, about glass equipment and microscopes, which are used to study the structure of atoms and chemicals. They are of course made from physics knowledge. Also, scientists agree that biology is built on top of chemistry. Human bodies, which are subjects in biology, have got mechanical structures whose explanations also depends on physics. I think you know that human beings possess energy to do their works. After all human beings are matter. Concepts of matter and energy are fundamental ideas from physics. So physics is closely related to other subjects in such many ways. Friends, as you can see here, this is physics resting alone here. But below physics there exists another subject, mathematics. Physics provides fundamental ideas for studying chemistry, such as structure and behavior of atoms. Later, chemistry provides essential support for studying biology. This is how the relationship between physics and other science subjects is wonderful and interesting. It is clear that studying and mastering physics will give the best understanding of many concepts in almost all science subjects.